This is the Kemper Profiling amplifier, a completely new concept in guitar amplifier modelling. It's now finally available to buy, so it's time to test it. The first thing to say is that the Kemper comes loaded with a selection of sounds, and you can download more sound profiles from the website. That's really no different from any other modelling amp. The big difference with the Kemper, however, is that it enables you to profile, that's to say to model, whatever amp you like. Here's how to do it. Set up your amp as usual and mic the speaker so you're happy with the recorded sound. You don't have to mic the speaker, you can also use a direct out. Now unplug your guitar from the amp and connect the microphone cable to the return XLR on the back of the Kemper. Connect the direct out from the Kemper to the input of the amp. Plug your guitar into the input of the Kemper, and to monitor what's happening in the Kemper, you can connect the main outputs to a mixing desk and monitors. It's not designed to be used with any normal guitar amps, so once you've modelled your amplifier, you then use the Kemper with a full range system, such as straight into a recording setup or a live PA. So, now we're plugged into the Kemper, and the Kemper is connected to our reference amp, in this case a 2-Rock Jet 22 combo. What you do next is choose a rig from the Browse mode, and choose something similar to your reference amp. You can also profile effects if they're connected, but let's keep this simple. Now switch to Profile mode. Set the output level of the reference amp to roughly the same as the internal volume of the Kemper, and balance up the levels between the two sources. You can flick between them easily on the front panel. When you're happy, press Next. OK, now comes the fun bit. First hit Start Profiling, and it all goes a bit Scooby-Doo. Once you've profiled the amp, there are various options to help you manually refine it, but when you're happy you can store the resultant profile as a new rig to be recalled when you need it. What's also interesting is when you recall the model, you can even change the gain, EQ and all the basic sounds of the amplifier, adding effects, taking them away, doing whatever you want. And that's it! So we've covered how to use the Kemper. For the next section we're going to profile a number of different amplifiers and compare the amps themselves with the profiles we've created in the Kemper. Here we go! In this comparison, you've heard 4 different amplifiers. We got a sound we liked out of each, we modelled them in the Kemper, we plugged straight into the Kemper, and we compared them directly. We have to say we were a little bit cynical about the Kemper's abilities before we began this test. However, we've modelled Vox, Marshall, EVH and 2-rock amplifiers, and we have to conclude that the Kemper has handled them all with ease. It's extremely impressive.